Welcome to this fundraiser for the Bellingham Food Bank. Yeah. And the celebration of Linda's 13th CD, Emergence. This is going to be a fun time tonight. I just want to tell you a bit about the food bank part because all the proceeds, beyond a few direct expenses, and there are just a few. I mean, this is a volunteer effort for the most part, with just printing, copying costs, a few travel expenses, and things like that. But all of that will go to the food bank. And in a couple of weeks, I'll have an accounting for where the money went. So if you want to see it, it'll be on Linda's website, lindasongs.com. The food bank is not here tonight, and they wanted me to read this statement of expression of their gratitude. Bellingham Food Bank currently serves about 16% of the population of Whatcom County. 16%. That means that, roughly 1 out of 7 people have to decide whether they're going to eat or buy gas, or eat or, pay their electrical bill, or eat, or maybe even take their kids to a movie. They're having to decide between basics. And some people just need to eat. So that's 1 out of 7 roughly, and that's a nationwide statistic too. We are the busiest food bank in the state of Washington, and our numbers have more than doubled in the past couple of years. Funding has never been tied to how many people we serve. As demand increases, we must turn to the broader community for support now more than ever. Thank you for attending this benefit and celebrating Linda's CD release. We hope that you understand your impact. It is community spirit and action that keeps us going. For those of you who don't know, full disclosure, I am Linda Allen's husband. So everything I say from this point on, you can just take with a grain of salt, right? But Linda and I have been married for over 30 years, and I've known Linda's music for over 50. And I was playing her music in the 70s off of little cassettes that I pirated from Mama Sunday's up at the university, for those of you who have been around a while. And I've been making Sally's quiche. I've made hundreds of Sally's quiche from her wonderful Sally's quiche song. And I made it this morning. We had it for breakfast.
It was great.
Yeah. Check out the song. It's really good. So anyway, I've had the opportunity to follow Linda and her amazing career over this time, and have fallen in love with her music as well as her. And I have had the privilege of seeing the evolution of a lot of her CDs. She has 13. I've probably been a part of 7 or 8, maybe more. And this has just been a joy for me. And it's a beautiful work. I've seen it evolve. I've seen the work and love that Linda has put into it. It's rich, it's deep, it's funny, it's political, and it's supported by amazing musicians, many, if not most of whom you're going to meet tonight. So you're in for a treat. So with no further ado, I would like to introduce our beloved Linda Allen.
So this first one is called You Are Welcome Here, and it really is about the welcome that I have received since moving to Bellingham 50 years or so ago, and the welcome I want to extend to all of you for this gathering and for the many other ways we interact. You are welcome here.
matter who you are, where you've traveled, if all you've known has come unraveled. Are you tired, too tired to bear it? We will walk with you and we will share it. You are welcome here, welcome here. You are welcome here. No matter who you are, what name you choose, the miles you've walked in someone else's shoes, who you are, the work you do, does not define our care for you. You are welcome here, welcome here. You are welcome here. If you feel loved and long to share it, if you feel lonely, we'll help you bear it. If you're strong, strong as an oak tree, if you're a river seeking mystery, you are welcome here, welcome here. You are welcome here, welcome here. You are welcome here.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes, dear.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes, my dear.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever, that's a long, long time. Love me when I'm laughing.
Yes, dear.
Love me when I'm laughing.
Yes, my dear.
Love me when I'm laughing.
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever, that's a long, long time. Love me when I'm dancing.
Yes, dear.
Love me when I'm dancing.
Yes, my dear.
Love me when I'm dancing.
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever, that's a long, long time. If I turn into a mermaid,
Yes, dear.
if I turn into a mermaid,
Yes, my dear.
if I turn into a mermaid,
Yes, dear.
love me for forever, that's a long, long time. Love me if I swim away,
Yes, dear.
love me if I swim away,
Yes, my dear.
love me if I swim away,
Yes, dear.
love me for forever, that's a long, long time. Love me when I'm sleeping,
Yes, dear.
love me when I'm sleeping,
Yes, my dear.
love me when I'm sleeping,
Yes, dear.
love me for forever, that's a long, long time. Love me for forever,
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever.
Yes, my dear.
Love me for forever.
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever. That's a long, long time. Mama, do you love me?
Yes, dear.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes, my dear.
Mama, do you love me?
Yes, dear.
Love me for forever. That's a long, long time.
Just a few words about that song, too, is the tune is Mary Had a Baby, a traditional Christmas song. But I was inspired to write this because I work for hospice as a therapeutic musician. I love my job, and sometimes it's really hard, and this is a child that I've had. And I was so moved by this child and by the tenderness of how this child was cared for by her mother. And so that's what this song is about for me.
I just wanted to say a few words. This is a song by the Carter family called You've Been a Friend to Me, which Linda and I have sung for decades together. And as a little note, at Oddity, a year and a half ago, she called me and said, have you heard this name before? Somebody who was in Massachusetts back a ways away. And I said, yeah, that's my 9th great grandfather. And she said, he keeps showing up. I don't know how he fits in, but he keeps showing up. So the next day she called me and said, I descended from this guy. She was descended from his brother. So we found out we really are related after all these years. Pretty funny. People used to say, you must be cousins. And we go, no.
Troubled stream of time. When first I saw your smiling face and youth was in its prime. Oh, I'll never forget wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If misfortune nursed me as a child and loved me fondly too. I would have had a broken heart had it not been for you. I'll never forget wherever I roam, wherever you may be. If ever I have had a friend, you've been a friend to me. I now look back upon the past, across life's troubled sea, and smile to think through all I've seen. You've been a friend to me. I'll never forget wherever I roam, wherever you may
So this comes from, I don't know where this came from, but a little bit of fantasy, I guess, about growing older. I've got a lot of songs about growing older. I don't know where they come from.
We got to hurry up and write them.
Just sing the song, Jeff.
Just sing it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. She's stepping so lightly at the edge of the dance floor. She's humming along with a song. She'd like to be dancing with someone tonight, but her ankles are not very strong. She's danced many dances over many a year. She once was the belle of the ball, but time takes a toll on the bravest of souls, and tonight she remembers it all.
She's come back to the home place after many long years. Her youth and her family are gone. Here at the Grange Hall at the edge of the town, she hums a familiar old song, and she sways to the music of a silver-haired man under his arm with a smile.
Well, I think there's a dance that we've never completed. Will you dance with me for a while? Come dance with me, darling, while the night is still young. Though I know all the love songs have surely been sung, but the rose is the sweetest just before it lets go. Let's waltz one more time round the floor.
She looks in his eyes, and she knows in a moment the boy she had loved long ago. He was angry and wild, a rebellious child. How she cried when her parents said no. She met him at the Grange Hall with tears in her eyes. She said she could see him no more.
And he looked like a ghost, slammed his fist on a post as he angrily left the dance floor. Come dance with me, darling, while the night is still young. Though I know all the love songs have surely been sung, but the rose is the sweetest just before it lets go. Let's waltz one more time round the floor.
reached for his hand, and his smile was like summer as she carefully stepped on the floor. How well she remembered his loving so tender in the arms of the man she adored.
And the years fell away like an old worn-out dress, pebble blue with a necklace of gold. And the sorrows and fears of those turbulent years are a story that's yet to be told. Dance with me, darling, while the night is still young. Though I know all the love songs have surely been sung, but the rose is the sweetest just before it lets go. Let's waltz one more time round the floor. Let's waltz one more time round the floor. This is a song that'll be on my CD. It was inspired. I was listening to the radio and a couple of years ago, and when as the vaccine was coming out, and someone said, "Oh, it's the light at the end of the tunnel," and the person said, "No, it's not that, but it's a light in the tunnel." And I thought, and I feel like a lot of times we're in the tunnel, and we are lights for one another. So Linda is one of the bright lights in our tunnel. Woke up this morning, still was dark. My chest out of rhythm and a weary heart. My body sweating, pain in my head. I dragged myself out of my bed, and on the horizon 3 fading stars, still holding tight. It's not that far, there's a light in the tunnel. Day's about to start, there's a light in the tunnel. A crack in the dark, there's a light in the tunnel. It's not the end, but there's a light in the tunnel. Just a few feet ahead, yeah, a light in the tunnel. Oh, a light in the tunnel. Well, now out on the sidewalk I hear a sound. Look over my shoulder and I'm all alone. It's only the echo when my shoes hit the street. My hands in my pockets, I can't feel the beat. But when I reach the corner, yellow cab going by, waits as I cross, nods and we smile. There's a light in the tunnel. 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 When dark falls around me, I can't see the sky. Cold wind howling rattles the night, blows under my window, chill goes deep. Pilot light flickers and I can't sleep. I look out the window, flood covers this town. Rivers of kindness, hope's raining down. There's a light in the tunnel. Day's about to start. There's a light in the tunnel. A crack in the dark. There's a light in the tunnel. No, it's not the end, but there's a light in the tunnel. Just a few feet ahead, yeah, a light in the tunnel. There's a light in the tunnel. Yes, and on the horizon 3 fading stars, still holding tight. It's not that far, 'cause there's a light in the tunnel. Day's about to start. There's a light in the tunnel. A crack in the dark. There's a light in the tunnel. It's not the end, but there's a light in the tunnel. Just a few feet ahead, yes, a light. light in the tunnel. There's a light in the tunnel. Oh, a light in the tunnel. There's a light in the tunnel.
So I actually met Linda about 25 years ago, and she was singing at a church, and I just remember watching her and thinking, I want to do that. And she's been an inspiration for me all these years, and part of the inspiration that led to our own songwriting.
Absolutely. I first heard of Linda when my children were at the Samish school, where Pam Sinnott taught every child to sing "Peace is the Feeling." Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So this is a song that we wrote together. It's about my parents. I grew up in upstate New York, and my dad told a story about how when he met my mother, he was a farm boy, and he was putting hay up on the wagon, and when he saw her, he literally fell off the wagon.
So this is a true story, the story of Bud and Louise. 2, 3, 4. Buddy worked the farm since his daddy lost an arm. They took him out of school to do his part, and he stayed away from bars, playing songs on his guitar, singing, "When I am an old man, I'll be walking next to her." And Louise was tall and lean, quite a sight at 17. But he fell hard and he fell fast. He was shy to let it show, hoping somehow she would know. When he sang, "You are my flower," he was singing it to her. I'll be walking next to her beneath the April sky, down in the Hudson Valley with the tall ships sailing by, where the riverbanks are dancing with the daffodils of gold. Arm in arm we'll walk together when we have both grown old. But he went to war when MacArthur gave the call. He thought he ought to go and do his part, but the happy man he'd been never made it home again. And now the only song he sings is, "I'm so lonesome I could cry." I'll be walking next to her beneath the April sky, down in the Hudson Valley with the tall ships sailing by, where the riverbanks are dancing with the daffodils of gold. Arm in arm we'll walk together when we have both grown old. folds bits of paper into heart-shaped daffodils, sets them on her sunny windowsill. And she's waiting for him there, speaks his name into the air, and on every paper heart she writes, you know I love you still. I'll be walking next to her beneath the April sky, down in the Hudson Valley with the tall ships sailing by, where the riverbanks are dancing with the daffodils of gold. Arm in arm we'll walk together when we have both grown old. Arm in arm we'll walk together when we have both grown old.
When I wrote this next song, and it was time to record it, I thought, this really isn't my voice that this song needs. And I had been introduced to Louis through my daughter, Kristen, and loved his music, loved his voice, and so asked him if he would please record it. And I'm so glad I did. Just a word about it. It's about a problem in our community that I wasn't as aware of. We went away for 3 years and came back, and I had never before seen in Bellingham so many people sleeping on the streets and in alleys and camps of people who did not have a home. So I was very touched by this, and that's why I wrote this song.
I was honored to be asked to play it. One thing I will mention is I think it's a masterfully written song, but I think it's a brave song as well, because she took a very serious subject, poverty and homelessness, and sang it from the first person. Is it my harmonica? So it's a lovely song, and I'm honored to play it for you tonight. It's called I Live Under a Bridge. I live under a bridge. This here is my home. It's my freeway kingdom. This chair is my throne. Weather's been mostly fine. This tent holds back the rain. Got a bottle of Jim Beam, holds back the pain. But oh, when the wind comes, and oh, when the snow comes, and oh, when the rain comes, and it does, I live under a bridge. Some folks think that's strange, but when I lost my job, things got rearranged. First I lost insurance, then the cash ran out. My landlord said that's crazy shit, then kicked me out. And oh, when the car got towed, and oh, when the shelter closed, and oh, when the food runs low, and it does. I live under a bridge, and there's a family here too. We could be here a while, and that kid is only 2. We're told we have to go, but no one has told us where. I can almost smell the foul smell of tear gas in the air. And oh, when the cops come, and oh, when the guns come, and oh, when the pain comes, and it will. I live under a bridge. You know it could be you. I can barely breathe now. What's an angry man to do? I never thought I'd be here, sick and weary to the bone. No dignity, no future, just endless nights alone. And oh, when the tears come, and oh, when the pain comes, and oh, when the fear comes, and it does. Linda Allen. So, there were a lot of emails concerning this show, and there was one detail I missed until day before yesterday, that I was supposed to bring one of my own songs to play. I'm glad I got the memo. I'm going to play my newest song. It's brand new. It's actually more of a sketch. I can't promise that it's finished, but I'm going to play it for you anyway, since it's brand new. Merciful, I beg that we all can be merciful, unless we throw it all away and call it a day. I'm inspired but I'm tired of this blinding rage. Burn a little sage and engage. How very different are we? You've been blind, I've been blind, but it's time that we wake up and see. If not you, if not me, then who could it be? Merciful, it's been here all along. Merciful, you don't need to hear this song to be merciful. It's like an evolutionary bond. We're on a precipice, pointed into the abyss. Merciful, I believe we were conceived merciful. Unless we blow it all away and call it a day, I say, hey, have mercy.
So this one is called Come On Up. Do I play on this? Nope. I don't, thank you. I'm losing it already. So let's see, are we all here? Okay. Come on up to higher ground. Take my hand, for the water's rising.
Come on up to higher ground. Can you hear the sound of voices rising?
We'll leave behind in those dark waters. We'll leave behind what never mattered. We'll leave behind our wounded fathers, and we'll rise.
Come on up.
It's holy ground.
It's holy ground.
Take my hand.
Take my
While the
hand.
water's rising.
Come on up,
Come on up.
it's holy ground.
It's holy
Can
ground.
you hear the sound
hear the sound
of voices rising. We'll try to find a little kindness. We'll try to find some true forgiveness. We'll try to find God in the stillness, and we'll rise.
We'll try to find a little kindness. We'll try to find some true forgiveness.
We'll try to find God in the stillness,
And we'll rise.
come on up
Come on up
to higher
to
ground.
higher ground.
Come on up
Come on up
to higher
to
ground.
higher ground.
Come on up
Come on
to
up
higher
to
ground.
higher ground.
You definitely want to get one of those CDs.
We are Rebel Voices. I am Janet Stecker. This is
Susan Lewis.
We have been singing together for, thank you very much, for a number of years, and almost all of them we have been inspired by Sister Linda. And it's very significant to us that we, and as has been said before, we're quite honored to have been asked to be part of this project. And we are going to start off with a song. We know that you are an outspoken bunch, and we're going to ask you to sing out on this one too. Tilt slightly. Oh, all right. Thank you. Now I can hear. Thank you. In Montgomery and in Selma, in the streets of Birmingham, the people sent a message to the leaders of the land. We have fought and we have struggled, and we know the wrong from right. We are family, we are neighbors, we are black and we are white. Here I go, bound for freedom. May my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. In a cell in Lawrence, Kansas, on a hill at Wounded Knee, Leonard Peltier had the courage to struggle to be free. From the courthouse to the White House, on the res or in the hall, they tried to break his body, but they cannot touch his soul. Here I go, bound for freedom. May my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. Here I go, though I'm standing on my own. I remember those before me, and I know I'm not alone. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song, and our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. From the streets of New York City, across the ocean and beyond, people from all nations create a common bond with our conscience as our weapon.
We are witness to the fall. We are simple, we are brilliant, we are one and we are all. Here I go, bound for freedom. May my truth take the lead. Not the preacher, not the Congress, not the millionaire, but me. I will organize for justice. I will raise my voice in song. And our children will be free to lead the world and carry on. So one of the reasons we chose that first song to accompany the next is that they both deal with at least two of the aspects of solidarity, which for me, my father was a physicist, so out is going to come some light analogy. Light is both a particle and a wave. So is solidarity. There's always somebody who stands up, and the rest of us stand in solidarity. And you need them all to create a movement. And I don't know about you, but I am reasonably thrilled at the movements that we are experiencing right now, and particularly with the Starbucks workers. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, but that one in particular. And so here we go with a verse written just for that. Eventually. Oh, okay. Again, there's a place for you. Can you hear that? There are many places for you. You don't necessarily have to do what she does. Actually, no, improvise a little bit. It'll be okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, here we go. There's a woman with a child, hold the line. Hold the line. A harassment claim is filed, hold the line. Hold the line. Then the boss calls her a whore. It's a silent, dirty war. Till another woman roars, hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. Write a letter, hold a sign, and your voice will speak for hundreds. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. We will leave no one behind. There is power in the union. Hold the line. Though he knew the corporate game, hold the line. Hold the line. He was downsized just the same. Hold the line. Hold the line. Now this worker has discovered union sister, union brother, and they're helping one another. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. Write a letter, hold a sign, and your voice will speak for hundreds. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. We will leave no one behind. There is power in the union. Hold the line. Your cup of joe tastes fine. Hold the line. Hold the line. But baristas feel the grind. Hold the line. Hold the line. How the mermaid would beguile with her mesmerizing smile. But 1,000 workers filed to hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. Write a letter, hold a sign, and your voice will speak for hundreds. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. We will leave no one behind. There is power in the union. Hold the line. For the children in the field, hold the line. In the sweatshops where they kneel, hold the line. And remember, when you do, they will rise up strong and true, and they'll do the same for you. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line. Write a letter, hold a sign, and your voice will speak for hundreds. Hold the line. Hold the line, hold the line.
leave no one behind. There is power in the union. Hold the line. I just want to say one more thing, which is it's been a long haul, and it's so nice to be in a place where people are singing and sharing, and I'm hearing all these voices together. It's really moving for me.
So, Bob Paltrow?
Thanks so much. You are going to join me, right, Phil?
Yeah. I had to wait for her to finish talking so I could reset the camera.
Okay. Yeah. What a fantastic evening, and you know, we're also connected. I really loved the last song you did, and before the intermission, I was out talking to the baristas out here, and we were talking at length about the Starbucks unionizing and stuff, and then you guys just sang that. And anyway, it was very cool. I do a little songwriting, and a couple of summers ago, I was out at Clayton Beach, and I was sitting by the water and in the summertime and looking out at the water and just contemplating life and maybe being a little blue that day. And there was a spider web like right next to me, and it was on the rocks, on those kind of moon rocks, you know, at Clayton Beach. I was sitting right there, and the spider web was like, it was going out over the water. And I was like, what? This is weird. Like, and I looked, and there was like, it was tethered to the rock over here, and it was like, and it was like hooked over here, and then this web went out over the water, and I couldn't figure it out. And the spider's just on the web. And I put my hand there, and I was like, there was nothing there. There was no tether. And I thought, wow, that spider's just living its best life. So, and I wrote a poem about it, and I posted it on Facebook, and I got a lot of people liked it, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna turning it into a song. So I did turn it into this song, and it's called "Live Until You're Dead." The tether is a tightrope, and balance is the key. Closer to the sky, or fall into the sea. Spider spins a web, so she can catch a dream. The fabric of this life is bursting at the seams. Don't live inside your head. Live until you're dead. Make sure your soul is fed, and live until you're dead. Dance on a string as the waves crash below. Brace against the wind and please enjoy the show. Time withers flesh and all things material. Spirits roam free through time, space, ethereal. Don't live inside your head. Live until you're dead. Make sure your soul is fed, and live until you're dead. Well, every day I wake up and raise my head. Every time I heal, it's because I bled. Every time I'm down, I'm resurrected. They thought I was done, but look what I did.
life on the skids as the comeback kid. More than science, less than speculation, absolved from reliance on theories or equations. Spider on a tightrope, trapeze from a thread. Your tale is told as tapestry. Live until you're dead. Don't live inside your head. Live until you're dead. Make sure your soul is fed. And live until you're dead. Make sure your soul is fed. And live until you're dead. Don't live inside your head. And live until you're dead. Until you're dead. Thanks so much. Please give it up for our Renaissance man, Phil Heaven, video engineer, audio engineer, master viola player. Thank you. Thanks so much.
So, one more time, I'm a therapeutic musician, Hospice of the Northwest. And one thing I was very aware of during the pandemic was seeing my colleagues just getting so burned out and just in tears over the workload that they were trying to manage. So I wrote this song with all those frontline workers who have given everything to the people that they serve during incredibly difficult times. And it's called Are You Okay? See if I can remember how to start it now. Oh, I don't play the guitar on this one. I'll get it right here. Are you okay? I see the pain around your eyes. Are you okay? Is there a weariness inside? You've been giving and giving in every way, giving and giving every single day. Are you okay? A mask can't hide the fear inside. Are you okay? Quick tears reveal the way you feel. We've been hiding our faces, avoiding embraces. Now my words must reveal the care that I feel. And so I say, are you okay?
Are you okay? I see the pain around your eyes. Are you okay? Is there a weariness inside? Are you okay? I'm going to bring up Tara and Diane, and I never finished introducing them the first set. This is Tara Caldwell and Diane Boxler, and they are known as Cabin Fever Northwest. And I am their #1 fan.
So sweet.
Step into the boat, lay back your head, let the stars guide you as they dance overhead, and we'll ferry across, we'll ferry across to the morning side. Maybe not what you planned. I've been waiting for you with a welcoming hand, and we'll ferry across, we'll ferry across to the morning side. Take you across with a song and a prayer. So many are waiting to welcome you there, and we'll ferry across, we'll ferry across to the morning side. Step into the boat, lay back your head, let the stars guide you as they dance overhead, and we'll ferry across, we'll ferry across to the morning side. Robert Sarrazin Blake. Let's give him a warm welcome.
Well, I have had the pleasure of being aware
for a very long time of Linda Allen. It was around 1991 or 1992. I was walking around to Folklife, Northwest Folklife Festival, and I saw a folk singer with their daughters on stage, and I thought, interesting. I grew up with a folk singing father. I kind of thought, wow, these are my kindred spirits. But I didn't meet them for another 10 or 20 years. And Kristen has, Linda's daughter, Kristen, has been a nanny to my partner over there, Erin, our wonderful daughter. And so our families are entwined. And I was so honored to be asked to be part of this. And this man here, we're going to make some music together. We made music together on the record, and now we're going to do it right here in the flesh and the blood before all of you right here. Linda wrote this song after reading a newspaper article. Bill Shea rolled away the years of his youth. By ship and by sail he would ride. From the Seattle rail yards to the Ivory Coast, drifting in and out with the tide. Now he's 87 and living alone in a small damp apartment in town. And he's just getting by and he's waiting to die, but he still loves to travel around. Ruth Jones lives alone at 84 years. Her husband died 9 years ago. She broke down and cried the first time that she tried riding the buses alone. But soon it got better and now she has friends, and the drivers all know her by name. And it passes the time to hear people laugh, to talk of their joy and their pain. So they ride on the bus while the wheels go round. They ride on the bus to the edge of the town. They go 3 more times around. And I'm the first person here to do Linda's songs and blow the lyrics. Why don't we do a fiddle break and we'll see how the chorus lands after that. Here we go. To the edge of the town, stare out the window for 3 more times around, and they gauge the days passing by the faces they see, and the months fade away like an old memory. With a fistful of flowers and one in his hat, Vic Radney holds court on his route. He teases the drivers and jokes with the men as he wears his best tie in his suit. I was never a homeboy, I'd never missed work. Staying home is a week and one day. And he bows to the ladies and gives them a rose, and he rides number 4 to the bay. And they ride on the bus to the edge of the town, stare out the window for 3 more times around, and they gaze the days passing by the faces they see. Months slowly pass like an old memory. Well, the only thing about this Linda Allen CD release concert is we haven't heard that much of Linda.
but I'm honored to be asked to do one of my own songs. I'm in show business, so I said yes, I'd be happy to do one of my own songs. I also have a new record out this winter, and keep your eyes on the old paper there, and maybe Margaret Bickman will write a few notes about my CD release coming up at the end of the month. No, not at the end of the month, at the end of April. That's good. I got time. I haven't even told anybody yet. I'm telling you here right now. Now you know. I wrote this song because I grew up in Seattle, and I was around Rebel Voices and Jim Page and Linda Allen, and I knew that songs like this could be written. And then I went not that long ago to the Bernie Sanders rally in Tacoma, and I thought, there needs to be a rally song. There needs to be a rally song for this moment, and I am the man who's going to write that rally song. And I wrote that rally song borrowing a title from a Woody Guthrie book, and I went to New York and I recorded it. I got the Mammals to be the band. I got Sarah Lee Guthrie to guest singing with me on this song. Man, we were really going to help Bernie get over the finish line, and then the pandemic hit, and Bernie got out of the race. So, all right, hey, got to move forward. It's the only direction available. So then I got to work a little bit of Elizabeth Warren into the song, and of course a little bit of Joe got into this song too. Because there was that moment in the debate when Joe said, there's nothing, if we put our heads together, that we as Americans can't do. I went, yeah, Joe, you know, you're not my guy, but I got to say, you know, I'll take it. We haven't lived up to the promise of the Statue of Liberty, but you know, Joe, if you say it, maybe we can do it. All right. The lady in the bay holds the promise of breathing free. We feel the glow of the torch when our eyes can hardly see. You weren't born to be the master. I wasn't born to be the mule. When the law is holding us back, we get together and change the rules. Our grandchildren's grandchildren will inherit the earth and sun. We'll use our 20/20 vision to leave it cool for everyone. We're all on the same ship, ice melting, water rising, with all hands on deck cutting carbon. I see a new sun rising. 'Cause we're born to win, we're born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win, born to win. Tax cuts go to the wealthy, food stamps cut from the poor. After 40 years it trickled down. We're not gonna let them trickle us anymore. Mother can't afford the medication. Sister killed in Iraq. Billionaires fly to the Bahamas in a limousine jet. And still we persist, and still we persist. Still we persist, and still we persist. You can only sleep in one bed, only sit in one chair. I see too many people living on the streets. Gonna have to help the millionaires share. 'Cause we're born to win, we're born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate, Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win, born to win. Freedom is access to health care. Freedom is no student debt. Freedom is breakfast and dinner. Freedom is a good night's rest. Freedom is being any color and walking every street without fear of violence, working on your dreams. Freedom is clean air. Freedom is drinking clean water. We can do anything if we keep our heads together. 'Cause we're born to win. We're born to win. Sunshine State to the Golden Gate. Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win. We're born to, not me, us. Not me, us. That's the part you do with me. Not me, us. When I wrote this, of course, I was imagining 15,000 people in the Tacoma Dome doing it. That means if you could just kind of do the volume of 2 or 3, then I think we could kind of simulate what I had in my mind. Where were we? That's right. Not me, us. No one can do it alone. Not me, us. It takes millions of people. Not me, us. To fight for justice. Not me, us. No one can do it alone. Not me, us. It takes millions of people. Not me, us. To fight for justice. Not me, us. Not me, Cause we're born to win. We're born to win. Sunshine Star. It's not only Linda's lyrics that evade me sometimes. Empire State to the Volunteer State. Old Line State to the Equality State. Keystone State to the Treasure State. Show Me State to the Golden State. Great Lakes State to the Bluegrass State. We're born to win. Born to win. Thank you very much. Thank you, Linda.
Well, I think this next song is a pretty good one to follow that one. Though it's hard to follow that one. It's really good. It's called Good Trouble. And really, it was inspired by John Lewis, who loved that phrase. And I can't remember who before it, because I can't remember his name right now. I have that problem a lot. But John Lewis would say, good trouble. And we need a lot more of that these days. So you realize the person to my left is the person who's been working really hard tonight. You've been on most everything.
What do you do when your back is against the wall?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
What do you do when you think that you lost it all?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
What do you do
and what do you say when they're taking all your rights away?
You make trouble.
Oh yeah,
make good trouble.
What do you do when the politicians rig the game?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
When they lie and sigh and call you out by name?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
What do you do and what do you say when they're taking all your rights away?
Trouble,
oh yeah,
make good trouble. What do you do when they take all your dreams away?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
You're here most of your life, but they want you to go away.
Make trouble, make good trouble.
Hit the streets with a song and a prayer, and you'll find your allies everywhere.
Make
trouble,
oh yeah,
make good trouble. So, right?
What do you do when they take away your vote?
Make trouble, make good trouble.
Hit the street, we're all in the same damn boat.
Make trouble, make good trouble. They're with us now, we hear their voice.
Make trouble.
Raise your fist and make some noise.
Make trouble, make good trouble.
What do you do
and what do you say when they're taking all your rights away?
You make trouble.
Oh yeah.
You make good trouble.
Make trouble. Oh yeah.
You make good trouble.
Now we're going to offer you a blessing, and there's not much more to say about it, except go out and make good trouble.
May a spring wind lift you lightly. May your strong hands hold the earth. May you gently rock in the waters that have given you birth. And may fire light your spirit like a flash from above. And may fire move your body to protect what you love. May your strong hands hold the earth. May you gently rock in the waters that have given you birth. And may fire light your spirit like a flash from above. And may fire move your body to protect what you love.
Okay, thank you. And yes, we'll do one more. It's actually two. They go together, but would really like to invite you to sing along. And would all the musicians come up, and helpers, volunteers, anyone, please come up and sing with us. It's easy enough. I think you'll catch it pretty easily. I wrote this one a while back, and I was thinking of my son because I was holding a sign down at the corner, and my son, who was in middle school at the time, was hiding behind the signs, did not want to be recognized as a middle schooler with his crazy mother. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to write a song to try and explain why I do what I do. I call it Where I Stand. Yeah. Then it goes into a medley, into one called I Believe. And even if you don't know it, are we all here? All of you? Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
We don't need to practice. Woman standing in the rain on a cold October day. In her hand she held a sign that said there must be a better way. By her side her child asked, why do you do the things you do? Once she said, I did it for me, now I'm doing it for you. So you will know where I stand. You will know who I am. You will know where I stand. If it all falls down, gray were the stones of the courthouse steps, and gray was the autumn sky. Gray were the faces of the passing people looking down as they walked by. Black and white was the news that morning in a world about to die. Red as blood was the sign above, and the child again asked why. So you will know where I stand. You will know who I am. You will know where I stand. If it all falls down, used to be I believed I could change some hearts with a handmade sign. Now I know I gotta keep on too, so others won't change mine. Sometimes things have to fall apart to make way for something new. Hold a sign, hold a vision, I'm leaving it up to you. So you will know where I stand. You will know who I am. You will know where I stand. If it all falls down, if it all falls down, if it all falls down, if it all falls down. I hope you all sing loud because I'm losing my voice. I believe that peace will come. 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 I believe that hope survives. 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 I believe that love will rise.
I believe that love will rise. I believe that love will rise. I believe that love will rise. I believe in humankind. I believe in humankind. I believe in humankind. I believe in humankind. I believe that peace will come. 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 I believe that peace will come.
Here most of your life, but then they want you to go away.
Make good trouble.
Hit the streets with a song and a prayer, and you'll find your allies everywhere. Make trouble, make good trouble.
What do you do when they take away your boat?
You make trouble, make good trouble.
Hit the street, we're all in the same damn boat.
Make trouble, make good trouble. What do you do?
What do you say when they take all of your rights away?
Make trouble,
oh yeah.
make good trouble.